am single. My ideal half, they would have to cuddle with me and play video games with me
Wow.
and eat food. So they don't lie to me, and they're honest and faithful. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and you know how they always say love happens in like the unexpected situations, like you'll find your person when you least expect it. I feel like I wouldn't mind trying to go on dates with guys, but I think in order to have an actual relationship, I would need to manage my time a lot better and make a lot more time in my life too, so I have time to spend with another person. So I'm probably not ready right now because I don't have time to even sleep. But like, it would be nice for the guy to treat me a little nicer, like hold the door for me sometimes, or like buy me food on special occasions. But I would want to be the kind of girlfriend that does the same thing for him, like hold the door for him sometimes and like pay for his food sometimes. I would want it to be an equal relationship. And stuff like just us two, like we would want to go off campus. Because on campus it's hard, like there's friends everywhere and you see friends, it's like, oh yeah, we're going here, let's hang out. But I want it to be like, oh, we're on a date, like say hi, but like that should be it if we're on a date. One of my guy friends really liked me and he confessed to me, and I said, okay, let's try it out. I don't know how I feel about you right now, but this was during winter break. We only texted each other, and then when school started, he had a lot to catch up on, a lot of makeup work, so we didn't really spend time together. And the one time he was like, oh yeah, let's hang out, let's spend some time together. I was like, oh, finally, we're gonna spend time alone together and I'll get to figure out how I feel about him. But it didn't work out that way. He ended up talking mostly to his other friends, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work out.
My first boyfriend.
I have time to hang out with my friends. Like, those things I can't change for a guy. Like, I'm still gonna keep my friends even after I get a guy.
So I am currently living with my boyfriend. We've been together for over 4 years. A lot of crushes on a lot of other people. One of them was his really good friends. One of them was like a really attractive foreign guy who was from Brazil. And I had a huge crush on him, and for a long time he had a huge crush on me. Or Alex had a huge crush on me. And it wasn't, we had a lot of mutual friends, and they always kept pushing us together. But I was like, no, I like the foreign guy. He's so hot. And then it wasn't until after the foreign guy left that his friends pretty much forced him to ask me out. And we've been dating ever since.
You're ready?
As far as personality, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing that I could ask for more than to have just the nicest person who likes you that much. And he's smart, he's really funny, I think, which is probably one of the most important things. And so for one, he's incredibly hardworking. He's got a really tough major, and I don't try as hard as he does. And also, he's just a really good and well-liked guy. He is always really happy, and as a result, I think that everyone likes him. Relationship does cost a lot of time, and people don't always think that when they go into it. It's really bad. We spent all of our time together before we lived together, so living together really actually didn't change that much. We just started sharing stuff, and yeah, it really actually didn't change that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets tough because there are a lot of times where I'm hanging out with a lot of people, and I'm just thinking, like, I could have more fun at home just doing nothing or watching TV with Alex. But you make better friends outside, and then it gets easier to go out and make those friends and hang out without Alex.
I teach abnormal psychology, I'm a graduate student, third year PhD student. Important to not rush into things. I think, I mean, based on personal experience and based on what I hear from people, college students, like younger people, younger than me, it tend to be, relationships tend to be new. So I feel like there's a lot of anxieties and insecurities and all excitement. So I think people should take time to develop trust, because there's really no reason to really hurry. That's like good reasons. Less excitement doesn't mean you like each other less or you're less happy, because I think especially as you grow older, you learn about this more mature kind of happiness. That's more like contentment, and that's less like exciting, but it's actually deeper and more comfortable. So I think long-term couples getting less excited, it doesn't mean that they're less happy. One misconception that I think is wrong and I personally don't like is that being single is bad or lonely, or it means that you're less desired or anything like worse about you. I think that's a common assumption, and also I think that makes single people feel lonelier even when they used to be fine, especially when you're younger. And I think that's also one reason why a lot of people rush into relationships and rush into developing the relationship in ways that they are not ready for. So potentially, if the person's right, or person's like good fit, just like growing together while you are still developing your own identities. I think that's one thing that's really nice about college age or before college age. You are really developing fast in very different ways. Your minds are opening up. So I think being with someone then, you learn a lot about each other. Like my friends learn about like spirituality or about art or cooking, so that's when you really find yourself. In general, it takes more time, so you have less time for yourself in your like self-search, and also less time for friends. But I think if the relationship's like healthy and good, I think that's worth it.